Welcome back to the Owatonna Coaches Show. Again, my name is Mark Arjes, the Youth First Director here in town. You can see the Coaches Show on local cable channels 8, channel 20, blip.tv on the internet. Look for Facebook pages for Owatonna Baseball, Owatonna Softball, and Youth First. And you'll find our YouTube clips out there. Again, this is a softball segment, and we want to thank our baseball, softball sponsors, Bremer Bank, Coles Electric, Federated Insurance, Harlan's Tire and Auto, Hometown Credit Union, Jostens, Cato Roofing, King Orthodontics, Legacy Signs, Oakview Nursery, Owatonna Chiropractic Association, Taco John's, Triumph Graphics, U.S. Bank, Walzer Chevrolet, and the Zap Agency, as well as Careful Cat Country Radio. Again, mentioned this is a softball segment. We're live up here at Willow Creek with Coach Kristi Hiatt. How are you tonight?
Doing great.
Good. Appreciate you letting me rope you into, sticking around after doing it. I know it's your favorite thing to do.
It's my favorite thing. I love it. I love it.
Great. So, just as we get started, talk about the upcoming season and all that. Tell us a little bit about who's on your coaching staff first, because I don't know if everybody maybe knows. So.
Okay. On the varsity side, I'm the head coach, and then I have assistant Kelly Johnson. Okay. And assistant Amanda Reed. And then our JV, we have head coach Jenny Culligan and assistant Kevin Rainey. And then we have a new coach on the C squad, and her name is Rachel Tate. And then Rachel Olson will be helping her out as well.
Oh, okay. So you got a full staff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a lot. See, and I didn't even know who they all were,
yep.
So that's great. So awesome. So I know you guys are itching to get outside, probably been doing what you can, all that kind of thing, but how's the preseason been being basically in the gym? Last year we were 70 degrees.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Supposed to have a game, yeah. So.
We're supposed to have a game on Tuesday in Faribault. We're just kind of waiting to hear on that. Mm-hmm. But we actually have been outside quite a bit. Probably about an hour a day we go outside. We've been running outside a lot. We've been actually throwing outside a lot just so we get used to the fresh air and everything. Right. The last 2 days have been about 50 degrees, so we did some fly balls and did some cutoffs and everything, so it was nice. We're not actually on the field, but we are just out in the grass area. Yeah. And, the wind's blowing, the sun's out, so it's perfect in our eyes. I think, we've actually played in worse weather than this. Yeah. It's just the ground's a little hard right now, so, right. But we've been outside, and it's been working for us.
Well, the fly ball thing's hard to do in the gym, right?
Yeah, it's not the easiest. The lights kind of get in the way, so it's nice to do those outside. Yeah.
So talk about how do you prepare your team that way from the mental aspect of, kind of figuring out, all right, we're going to be inside for a while, and how does that affect us? What's our attitude like about things like that?
Right. The girls are really good at the whole mental thing. They're mentally tough, and they'll even ask, we know it's cold out, Coach, but can we go outside for just a little bit, because just to get a break. But they know that we can really, really focus on hitting. Since we're inside, we can focus on the cage, and we have a lot of hitting drills and tees and drop balls, and then we do live in here. It's just with a softer ball, and it is what it is. And the girls, they're mentally tough. They get it. They understand. They understand that the ground balls are not going to be the hops that you're going to get out there, but we just take as many reps as we can and just do it that way.
Sure, and it is about reps.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
I noticed there's an article, I think it was in the paper not long ago, you guys had like a team building event or something here. What was that all about?
Yeah, we had a guy come down from St. Cloud. His name is Rick Rassier, and he's come down the last 3 years. He does a 2-hour, I don't know what we call it, mental part of the game, and he gives the girls activities, group activities, figure out how to, carry a ball on a sheet, down there together and all the way back, and trying to just do team bonding and team building. And then he incorporates it with so in a game, when you get frustrated, how do you handle it like you did today? And he's really good at bringing in the game of softball into the mental activities that he does. Cool. And so the girls really enjoy that. It's something different to break apart the inside gym stuff too.
Yeah. So do they seem to buy in?
They love it. And they say, is he coming again? Is he coming? Because they really enjoy him coming down and doing different activities and bringing the mental part. He blindfolds them, and they got to work together to get to a certain spot in the floor. Sure. And it's all about teamwork. So.
Well, and we were just talking with Coach Cummins on the baseball side. They're doing some Brian Kane stuff, which is all mental focus in that too. So how do you translate? How do you carry that with you then during the year?
It's amazing, because I just actually the other day I said, do you remember what he said to us, ladies? So you practice like you play. Yep, that's what he said. And I try to every day. I try to bring in some activities that he did. Remember what he said about this? Yeah. You get frustrated, what do you do? Remember, and I always try to, whatever he said, I try to mentally remember and to bring it back in so they remember what he was all about. So,
sure, connecting to that, so that's awesome. So tell us a little bit about your team this year. So I don't know how many seniors you have or any of that kind of stuff.
Well, right now we have 11 girls on varsity. We have 3 pitchers. We have Shayna Thom, Leanne Pilcher and Rachel Williamson is our pitching staff. We have 2 catchers, Nicole Buck and Emily Steinbauer. So we have 11 right now, and we are excited with that because with that comes playing time, and with that we have the talent that we're looking for. But it also, gives some of those JV players a chance to say, hey, coach may be looking for a player or 2 here shortly. So they're working hard too to possibly get up there as well. Our staff this year, they can hit the heck out of the ball. We are really, really excited about our power and our bats. Cool. So we're really excited about that. So, and maybe being inside and hitting all the time has a little effect on that.
Well,
but
that's
no,
okay
they got
too.
some really, really big hitters, and we're excited.
So is your core group, have they played together quite a bit?
Absolutely, yeah. We only lost like 3 last year, so we got a lot of girls playing together. So we're excited that they all have a lot of experience together. And so with all the experience, all the ball they played together.
Well, and you carry over because you coach some in the summer too, or have the last couple of years, right? So
they're used to me.
That transition takes a little getting used to.
They're used to me, yeah. I'm a little sarcastic, so they're used to it.
They're used to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how's the talk about the Big Nine, the conference, and what the competition is like in softball?
Big Nine is pretty tough. The girls really have this positive attitude this year, and mental is saying, we got this. We got this year. We're going to beat all these teams. I mean, they're mentally tough, physically tough. This team is so gelled, and they're so confident in each other. You can see that when each person gets the ball, the other teammates are confident that they got the ball, and it's amazing to see. We talked about the teams to beat this year. Mankato East and West have always been big powerhouses, but you can get them. You really can, and I know we can. And then JM and Mayo have always been right there with us as well, right in the middle of the Big Nine. And so our goals are to beat those teams for sure. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Will you see them, your schedule, do you see them each twice? Or how does that work?
Well, softball did the new thing where we're in pods.
Oh.
Yeah, we're in pods. And so we're in a pod over here. 5 people are in a pod over here, 5 teams in a pod. You play your pod twice, but you only play these guys once.
Oh, okay.
So how
does that stack up this year then, as far as the Mankato teams?
We got West twice.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of evened out. Tomorrow we get to scrimmage at the Rochester Dome. We get to scrimmage JM and Mayo. Oh. So it's kind of good to see them before we actually have to get down and dirty with them. So that'll be fun to see them.
That'll be a great time to get out and kind of get some game flow going, that kind of stuff. So cool. Is there anything then outside of the Big Nine that plays into your section tournament? Other teams?
Yeah, we actually play Farmington and Northfield in a little round robin, and we do that on purpose so we can kind of see them, and we do it because it helps in the seeding, to see, oh, you played Farmington, you played Northfield, oh, how'd you fare against them? And so it helps with seeding. It's really good to see them before sections, absolutely.
Awesome. Great, so we know your first game's supposed to be next week?
Next Tuesday we're supposed to be in Faribault, and next Thursday we're supposed to be at home. We're not really talking about it right now.
I know I've seen on Facebook there. I've seen a few pictures of Morehouse.
Yeah, we're posting it as it dries up. We're trying to take pictures. We may need to buy waders or galoshes, and we'll be all right.
Well, we just all, on the baseball side, we just got back from the Twins game today.
I saw that,
we were all, it's 50 degrees and green grass up there, so there is hope, right?
There is hope, yes.
There's green grass somewhere in Minnesota.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Anyway, well, we appreciate you taking some time, and best of luck this year. It'll be exciting, so hopefully we'll get to come back and follow up. We're going to talk to a few of your captains.
Okay.
So I appreciate you.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Coach. Again, remember you can watch the Coaches Show on local cable, channel 8 and 20 here in Owatonna, blip.tv on the internet, and search Facebook for Owatonna Softball, Owatonna Baseball, and Youth First. We'll see you on the next segment.